Hey everybody, Asher here, and it is Free Play Friday. That's right, it's back. And today we're playing Mechwarrior from the SNES. Why? Because Battletech, a strategy game that I've been really looking forward to, is coming out next week. And I thought I'd share with you kind of my first introduction to the Battletech universe, which was way back in the day from a Blockbuster rental from a game called Mechwarrior. So thanks to the power of emulation, I can bring it here to you and hopefully record. And main things I want to show just kind of the game, because I like this game a lot. It got quite a few rentals, and we're just getting a little bit of the intro beat right here. We'll save that for a minute. But what it boils down to is that this is a game that's old. It is the second Battletech Mechwarrior game. I think there was one previously on the SNES. So this is from the 90s. It's very much from the 90s with a lot of tropes. Let's go ahead and dive in and get started, because there's some things that are fun and interesting. So if we start the game, you get your one story screen from a guy that looks very creepy here, but it has taken me 10 years to develop and refine my skills to the point where I am now ready to face the Darkwing Lance, that renegade mercenary cartel that destroyed my family all those years ago. That's your story. Alright, so how this game works is that there is a little cycle of systems here. You have the bar that you can go to, the HQ you can go to for missions, and your mech bay, and we're going to be starting at the mech bay, where there's all different kinds of things you can do. Lots of different mechs. If you are familiar with the Battletech universe, there are really a lot of things that do not quite line up with what mechs actually exist there. In fact, I don't really see too much of names here because I don't have the instruction manual available. We're not buying any of this because we start with that tiny thing. And what do we have for this tiny thing? We have the possibility of reloading it, repairing it. We don't need to reload right now, though it's interesting that I'm already missing some missiles. What I want to do here is kind of adjust this mech to make things work. So the very first part of this video is going to be, well, we do have, we have 50,000 right now. Screw it. I'm just going to drop this guy in a mission early on. And then we're going to do some upgrades or downgrades or side grades. I'm not sure, because there's the way this game exists, and then there's the way that you can play this game, and then quite frankly, there's the way you can break and destroy this game. So maybe we'll go into all three. Starting with our good old-fashioned bar from 90s video game land. You have option to eat or option to watch the news as you look at all this wonderful future world here. As we talk to Cyborg Dude. Hey, my name is Cyril, I guess. Listen, if you want some work, there's some jobs on Gallatin. And if you want to talk to someone, feel free to drop by anytime. Oh, and by the way, if you hear anybody drop any planet names such as Gallatin, remember and select them the contract of the same planet name at GHQ. It's sure to lead to you to more information, but don't rush straight off to fight there. You should go up to the mech complex and upgrade your armor and weapon systems. Homing missiles are best. The game's already giving you a hint. Homing missiles, well, we'll talk about those in a little bit. Then if we look at the Newsnet here, this is all just, like I said, an old game. It's from the 3000s, but it's really from the 1990s. So renegade mercenaries, known as the Darkwing Lance, we're doing a lot of telling instead of showing here, have been declared outlaws. Anyone with information should report immediately. Prince Hans Davian presented Lieutenant Andrew Redburn with the Silver Sunburst for his actions in the Kittery ambush, which I always thought was the Kitty ambush, which I thought was hilarious when I was a lot younger playing this. So we could go with our mech. I'll look at some of the little aspects of our mech here real quick before we dive into a mission here. It's the smallest mech available. It does have short range. It does have short range missiles. It does have a small laser. And if we look at some other stuff here, it does have some jump jets on it. And we're not going to really mess with any of these things yet. We will later. It has very, very little armor, but it does have some armor. It has an LTV engine, which the idea is that the thing is supposed to be fast, but because of the way this game plays, speed is not exactly like king here in this game. Typically in Battletech or Mechwarrior, you're going to have some problems with... Oh, whoops. Alright, wrong buttons here. Alright, I just did something, but I don't think I did anything that really broke anything. Regardless, let's go ahead and dive into a mission, because like I said, we're playing a light mech, and the light mech is definitely going to be an issue. Your mission select screen. We have, oh, what do you know, the mission that's right away is Gallatin Garrison Duty. Now, some of the nice forward-thinking things about this game that I did enjoy include the fact that you can negotiate your price. And so House Davian offers 98,000 C-bills. Let's see if we can get them to go up. 1,400, and we hit OK. We get the little ping that means hooray. we're getting potentially more money for this. Now, the info for this mission is that there are 2 light mechs on an Earth-type planet, temperature 30, gravity of Earth 1. So that's all pretty good. Should be fairly reasonable. Let's hit the OK button, and oh no, we have the big skull thing here. This is for our mission. Now, I'm not going to have a big opportunity to explain to you what's going on because you get into the firefight really, really fast here. But like I said, we'll just talk about it as it goes in. So the idea here is we need to save this place. Stop the bags coming in, destroy enemy mechs. Now here is our first-person view. This was there's first-person games on the SNES, so we just have our nice Mode 7 revolution here. We have our overhead thing here. We have, let me make sure I get my buttons right. Okay, moving the targeting reticule around. And we have, oh my gosh, you're far away. Oh, you're super far away. Alright, like my tiny weapons do not have range. So you can see right here that every time I shoot a laser, things go up. As you can see, I just blasted him out of the sky, which is great. Okay. So you didn't take us out at all right now. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I have no control. I just press and hold B and I fire my stuff. And look at that. Mission complete. Small missile, small laser. Things look good. I didn't overheat there, so I mean, that's a plus. And look at that. Suddenly, other than our guy looking very different and suddenly having hair, almost like it's like a mech suit helmet or something. Well, you know, we did no upgrades to our mech and we were able to defeat the 2 people right away and get some more money. But I love the little thing here. Your reputation will last for many years to come or until your next mission is lost. Ooh, fun. So, this is, like I said, this is how the game progresses. You go back to the bar getting your wonderful trumpet-style music. And how'd you do out there? Still fancy yourself as a Mechwarrior, huh? Well, if you're up something a little different, try Zacappa. But before you do, make sure you reload and repair your battle mech. If you have enough money left, upgrade your weapons or armor with a UR, actually. Okay, and then this is Sholos. Larman Sholos is nice. Is the name. Harris, is it nice to meet you? I've been in this business for quite some time now, and I've learned that if you're smart, you reap the rewards, but if you're not, you're certainly but if you're not, then you're certainly in for a mighty tough time. Cool. And he has nothing else to say. So yeah, it's just little bits of text, and we have our one lead. Doesn't mean we have to do that mission. We actually have a lot of different options. But let's go a little bit more into the mech here, because I could do some repairs. You see I took some damage. So we are going to repair, but we are not going to reload. Well, we're apparently not going to do anything right now. Try again. Repair. See, one of the things that's bothering me is I'm playing this on an Xbox controller, and the A and B and X and Y are all mapped different places, so I got to figure that out. So what are we going to do with this little guy to make him stronger? Like, the small laser's good. It generates heat, but I don't have a lot of heat to generate. Although there's a lot of other planes. First thing, I didn't even show jump jets. Well, if we ditch all of our jump jets, we're at weight -2. I guess that means we go flying into the sky. Now, I do want to get some more armor, and I don't really need any more heat sinks. But one thing I can do is go ahead and sell this weapon and sell this weapon. I mean, the laser's fun, but we're going to do it a little bit differently here. We have quite a bit of money. Let's buy some weapons. Now, we have a lot of weapons available to us. The short-range missile, the short-range homing missile, medium-range missile, medium-range homing missile, long-range missile, long-range homing missile. You can see they all have different weight, heat things, machine guns, small laser, medium laser, which packs a nice punch but generates heat. The large laser, which will pretty much set ourselves on fire. Particle cannon. Ooh, that's fun. We can actually afford a particle cannon, even if we can't put it on here. But the #1 way to destroy this game is if we use medium-range homing missiles. And what we're going to do here is buy 2 sets. This isn't the only weapon I'm going to use, but I kind of want to show you the difference. You saw before that I had to focus my aim on firing on some things here. So we have 2 sets of that. Let's go ahead. We don't need any heat sinks. Our heat's still at 4. Our weight's okay. I could even upgrade the engine a little bit, but I think my money is better served right now. Getting a few armor upgrades. Yeah, that's probably good. Armor 80. I just don't want to accidentally blow up because, as you may have seen, the controls are not the most exciting, like, thing in the world. Like, this mech doesn't control like a dream. We still have to lurch and turn, but let's just look for a mission. It doesn't even have to be a quote-unquote story mission. We do have Zacappa coming up first. which is garrison duty, which means we're supposed to defend a base. Jameson as well. Kagran, or drain the riot duty, where we just kill things. Let's go. I guess we'll do the story mission. Once again, 2 mechs, ice, so temperature doesn't matter. It doesn't have all the Battletech rules to it, but it does. Heat management is something that's important and kind of forward-thinking for when you consider this game came out in '93. Mission cost negotiation. Oh, nope, a little too pricey. So you see, that's grayed out, but we still get more than we otherwise would have. But yeah, mission negotiation, all these things, little things that you didn't normally see in Super Nintendo games. So plus, you get to ride around in robots and kill things. So look at this, we're on an ice planet. You can tell because we're just on this one base surrounded by snow. So destroy enemy mechs. Look, one popped up right here. Medium homing missiles. Now I could have dodged that one, but oh, we're already taking damage. But I'll tell you what matters about the medium homing missiles more than anything. First off, they have much larger range, which is great. But I also do not have to worry about aiming anymore. I can just fire all the way over here, and as long as they're facing my front, I can blow them out of the skies. And one of my legs actually almost exploded because I was a little careless there. But yeah, look at this. Well-executed battle, your fellow mercenaries will be proud to hear all the glorious details of your latest victory. That's very optimistic. But yeah, like I said, we have kind of the cycle of this game, so it's a lot of grabbing missions. Once again, I'm pressing the wrong buttons here, because I do want to go ahead and say one thing that's very important to do is if we go here, you see my leg almost got destroyed, so that's actually a very hefty repair cost. Ugh. Reloading's also important. You know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to buy a laser too. It's not super exciting to just have missiles blasting things all the time, so small laser. Let's do a medium laser. That's fine. I mean, our heat's still -1, so we don't need more heat sinks, but that gives us some additional options, which are always nice. So the way you progress the story in this game, there is a whole little story about taking out things. I don't have a lot of people to talk to. That's fun. Is you got to go to the bar and get information. Listen, I know you're new around here and don't quite know what to do, so I'm going to give you a hint. After completing a mission, be sure to read all the holovids, because it's the 90s. You know, I shouldn't be doing this, but take a quick look at this holovid a mercenary accidentally left behind, and you'll see what I mean. That's why you shouldn't drink so much, guys. Okay, and this is going to give us a strong hint about what we should do next, right? Landerman reporting, sir. I've received and decoded my latest assignment, and you can be sure that I'll keep on the tail of the Darkwing Lance for as long as it takes to bring them all to justice. My next report will be from Kagran. So apparently we need to go there. Do you have anything else to say? Well done. If you can continue to keep your repair costs down, upgrading and even customizing your mech will be no problem at all. So yeah, I need to not get shot in the leg. That's really the #1 thing, isn't it? But a few missions, and I can always do side missions as well. But we'll do the offensive campaign. That actually pays pretty well already. They may not give us more money, but I'll try. 290. See if I can get them up a little more. There we go. So I may actually be able to get them up one more. Yep. Ooh, can we go for one more? There's no penalty for this as far as I know. Wow, just rolling in the dough now. Oh, nope, nope. Not down, up. There we go. Can we go up all the way to 15K or 150K? Nope. Well, that's fine. Like I said, there's no penalty for any of this. So they really want us to take out these guys. So we will oblige them. So here is our tiny mech with medium range homing missile, or missile homing apparently, and a medium laser. As we are once again on the ice, I didn't even check to see how many mechs we have to destroy. So stop the enemy mechs from entering the base. We can see where the base is over here. We got three bogeys. Alright. Okay, that should be down. Good. So I can dodge some of your missiles. Oh, there's more! There's a lot more. So you can see my heat bar gaining a little bit every time I fire. It's not going to really matter so much on the ice planet, but it's going to matter a lot later. Okay, you see I actually blew off his arm. That's nice. Okay, let's actually get you in the targeting here. Good. So we actually had some small and some medium mechs. We didn't take too much damage. But medium laser, the reason that homing missiles are a lot easier to use than the lasers is that you have to actually be working all the face buttons. You push and hold the Y button to move around the targeting reticule, and then you push down the other button and it fires your weapons and cycles through them. So you saw we didn't get a bunch out of the lasers, although we destroyed 4 mechs, so gallant bravery and all that. We're back to cycle repeating our mission text here, but nice thing about lasers is that they don't take ammo, at least. But we didn't have to worry about heat very much there either, so repair's okay, reload's okay. We're still rolling in the bank pretty well. Anything else? Like I said, this game goes on for a while. There's a whole bunch of Darkwing Lance people you gotta kill, so excellent job. Congratulations, you're gonna be a winner. Then we got another person to talk to. The name's Miss Yerda. Pleasure's all mine. If you haven't seen you around here before, but you look like the trustworthy type. I'm interested in doing some security work on Rostov. There'll be a big bonus. Are you interested? Now, does he look trustworthy? No. Am I going to say yes? Yes. That's the way. I can see we're going to go place together, but don't forget that if you want a reward, you'll have to come back and see me after the mission's finished. Fun. And then we have the same holovid as well. Oh, nope, different holovid. We have another cyborg-looking person. This is Road and Wool Boss. I figured out that the Renegade Lance has been discussing it. We've been discussing is instigating, not exactly the right word, a recon raid on Zada. Apparently, they've already stashed their ammo reserves there. So, we have 2 possible missions. The question is, do I want to go with the guy who, quite frankly, looks like the little Weasley guy that gets slapped around in this kind of movie? We do have Rostov here. We do have Zada, which is a recon raid. So, security duty, what's your info? 3 mechs, 3 light mechs, very reasonable. Zada, 3 light mechs, very reasonable. High gravity, which doesn't really matter because we're not using jump jets. Oh, excuse me. Let's start here. See if we can get you up a little higher. Alright. A little higher. Little higher, probably not. Yes! I'm actually asking for more than my original asking price. That's fine. So once again, the gameplay for this is pretty much you get down on the ground. You push and hold the A button to fire all your weapons in a cycle. You can use the face button to move things around. Okay, we have 2 bases we've got to protect here. We got 3 bogeys incoming. And these bases can take a lot of hits, so... Can we get you? You should be dead. And, where's the... Ooh, okay, another one over here. Blow up, please, thank you. Please stop shooting me, ow. Okay, so you're actually flying, and this is what I'm saying before. Cycling through and hitting the face buttons was never really my strong suit, but looks like we got a good hit on the laser, so like that, mission complete. Look, I mean, they tried to have different types of missions. That's all kind of what you ask for at this point. So, well-executed battle, and other mercenaries will want to know the gory details of our victory. So, let's collect our reward for doing our thing. Right? Right? Hey, great job, Harris. Sorry I didn't make it. Something came up. You know how it is. Maybe next time. Anyway, here's your bonus. Keep it up. I'll tell you we're going to be in a beautiful friendship. So, did I actually... I don't get any indication of if we have anything. And he's just saying the same thing. Because, you know, we don't have any dynamic dialogue or anything. That hasn't really changed in the 20-plus years since this game came out. So, Zada? That's fine. Now, I was looking up, I think the record speed run for this game is around an hour total. But you can do a lot more than that if you just take side missions. Let's go ahead. Yeah, we're starting to blow guys out of the sky pretty well. But, how close are we to buying a new mech? No, 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 no. We can't even afford to replace the one that we're riding right now. So yeah, there's a lot of grinding out in this game, which is, I guess, why I enjoyed renting it, because it's like, okay, we get to play, but it's only been like 20 minutes of gameplay so far, so that's not terrible. Recon Raid is your other kind of mission that you get here, so 151, let's see if we can get a little higher, nope. So Recon Raid is about what it sounds like. There's going to be things you can kill, but this time you want to look for an item that one of them is going to drop, and you don't know which one is going to drop it. So, yeah. Let's see. We have this whole area we can walk around. Locate the ammunition. Up. Did I find it? Oh! No, you just death from above me. Kind of. Oh, look! Mission over. See you guys. All right. All that money. I mean, think about how far you had to fly in space to go to that other planet. And the battle was won before it began. That's probably the best description I've ever seen of a post-game fight here. I don't even need to reload or anything. So, yeah, we have news and we have Barkeep here. You're just going to say the same thing. What do we have on the news? Jan 1, Colonel Adrian Sortek and Lieutenant Andrew Redburn, hero of Kittery, left New Avalon for a tour of the Lyran Commonwealth. By the way, these are all real, actual places in the Battletech universe, so it's not like they're just making crap up. But large uprising have been instigated on Quillen and Puxy. The lances involved have been engaging in large-scale guerrilla warfare operations, which, under Davian law, are grounds for banishment from the house's domain. Contracts will be offered to quell any further unrest. So what were your places again? Because one of them was Puxy. Quillon. Okay. It's like they don't highlight any of the text for you, but it's proper nouns, so it shouldn't be too hard to figure it out. Alright, HQ. To the HQ! So we do have an offer for Puxy, we do have an offer for Quillon. Let's do the security duty here. Anything new? Ooh, a medium mech with lava and super high gravity, so nobody's going to be jumping around here. Let's see. Oh, pretty good. Can you do a little more? Can you do a little more? Oh, one more? Like, I'm not sure what way to manipulate this is. I have seen guides online that say what the maximum possible contract for a mission is. But I think it's mostly just luck. I don't know if there's a way you can really manipulate it. But it's Lava World time. We do have a little bit of damage on us, so whoops, maybe I should have repaired. And look at this. Love this. Love the music for some of this. This is probably my favorite track on the game. Alright, we got incoming. And we got you already, so okay. You can see right now if I keep relying on oh what? Okay. I thought I had you. If I keep relying on lasers too hard, I'm gonna overheat. So that's a problem, and I'm taking a lot of damage already. Come on. One of you guys needs to blow up already. There we go. By the way, other fun thing is you can actually run out of ammo for all this stuff, which is why it's pretty important to reload. And also one of the safety strat reasons I wanted to do this, but no indication of how much that base got hurt, but at least they give me the full round of ammo for it, so. Alright, no doubt about this one. The battle was won before it began. I don't know about that one. But we did win, so at the end of the day, I guess it doesn't matter too much. This time we are going to reload, and in fact, I probably could buy another medium laser. I mean, I really could just stock up on a whole bunch of medium homing missiles and make this little thing a nice missile platform, but I don't think I want to do that. Short-range missile, medium-range, long-range missile, machine gun, small laser, medium laser. So look at this, we have +2 heat now. We can upgrade the engine as well to try and be able to move a little bit more. Do I want to buy any heat sinks? See, now we're just weighing ourselves down super hard. But I think heat +0 is fine. And then what can we do for our engine here? We can afford to upgrade a little bit. We can afford to upgrade a lot, actually. Alright, that's fine. Because once again, that's a lot of weight on us, but... Alright, here we go. We have our tiny little gunboat. We've got quite a bit of money. I think I got time for like another mission. But let's go ahead and see if we have anything new over here. Alright. You're going to say the same thing. Good work out there. This soda's on the house, by the way. I heard from one of the mercs saying that Wolf Gupper is... Glupper, excuse me, not Gupper, is working for Merrick on Dalview. I wonder what that's all about. Interesting. And then, boss, there seems to be a connection between Wolf Glupper and the Darkwing Lance. Who knew? Who knew? So they're all just talking. Dalview's where you want to go. That's interesting because there were 2 rights and places where to go through. When I would always do like Puxy first. Apparently there is a right way to go. I thought the game would just kind of flip you around. So we can do an offensive campaign here. I think this is a pretty good way to drop it down. Info here. Whoa, 6 mechs. Alright, I'm probably going to run out of missiles for this one, so it'll be extra exciting. Not a bad price. There we go. Will you actually go higher than our other offer is the question. Yes! Could have taken you all super high. Alright, that's high enough. Okay, so last mission, and then we kind of going to give a summary here. So, can we take out 6 mechs with our tiny little thing? When I play a certain other Battletech game next week, hint, hint, 1 light mech versus 6 mechs is not really the odds you want to face here. So, also, one other thing that I always appreciate about this game is that, first off, our rate of fire for missiles is a lot lower now. Oh, what are you doing, guys? Okay, we gotta actually stop this guy going into the base. I'm firing from water right now, so I'm not accumulating heat very much. But you can see, now, even though I have some heat sinks, things are getting a little dicey. But if I fire from the water, typically in Battletech, my understanding is that if you're firing from the water, you do have like an offensive penalty. But doing kind of the combined arms thing here is okay. Want to keep you in the reticule a little bit? Yeah, I'm going to run out of missiles. That's 5. Oh, maybe not. I might have the exact right amount of missiles here. Anyway, we do have lasers as well, so... Mission complete. Good stuff. So like I said, it starts out, you can grind out quite a bit and build yourself up. And at the end of the day, the difficulty does start to pick up. The gameplay, I'm not 100% sold on it holding up. But man, back in the day, I was all about like, yeah, I'm blowing shit up. So, this is Mechwarrior for the SNES. As I said before, I'm very excited about a game that was originally Kickstarted and then picked up by Paradox Interactive Battletech, which does come out next week on varying platforms, and I will be doing some of that on here. There's a lot of other people that have done some preview stuff if you want to take a look at it. But yeah, this is like I said before, this is kind of my original introduction to the Battletech universe, which was, I called it Mechwarrior for a very long time. I did play some other little Mechwarrior style games as well, but it does have a certain ring of nostalgia, even though, like I said, we haven't even really we've made enough money if I hadn't made some upgrades to buy some other mechs, but not really like significant upgrades. And for some reason, some of the mechs that were available early have disappeared. I'm sure there's a good reason for that. Maybe someone sold them out, bought them out of their stock. Don't know. But that's it for now. This is Asher. Like I said, Free Play Friday. It's back again. Sometimes it'll just be old games that I know. Sometimes it'll be games that have just been sitting on my Steam list for a while. Sometimes it's just going to be whatever kind of goes to the pipeline, but just something a little bit different. So hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave your thoughts or memories in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Take care.